Please stand for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Sniz. This is CCN, a Clearwater digital media production. Today is Friday, January 24th, National Peanut Butter Day. My name is Isaac Weiser, and today we have related school, local, and national news, so stay tuned because CTN starts now. In your headline news, China announced Friday that it is swiftly building a 1,000-bed hospital dedicated to patients infected with a new virus that has killed 26 people, sickened hundreds, and prompted unprecedented lockdowns of cities during the country's most important holiday. On the eve of the Lunar New Year, transportation was shut down in at least 13 cities, home to more than 36 million people. The cities are Wuhan, where the illness has been concentrated, and 9 of its neighbors in central China's Hubei province. One Beijing subway station near a transport hub conducted temperature checks at its security checkpoint Friday. Some security personnel were clad in full-body hazardous material suits. Schools prolonged their winter break and were ordered by the Ministry of Education to not hold any mass gatherings or exams. Transport departments will also be waiving fees and providing refunds for ticket cancellations. In your local news, one suspect is dead and another man is in custody after a deputy-involved shooting in St. Petersburg. No deputies were injured. Sheriff Bob Gualtieri said the incident started around 9 p.m. when a Clearwater police officer spotted a black Lexus sedan driving erratically. That Clearwater police officer tried to complete a traffic stop and the vehicle took off. A few minutes later, a Largo police officer saw the same car at US 19 and Whitney Road and tried to complete a traffic stop. The vehicle fled again. Neither police officer pursued the car, but they did run a check on the license plate, which led deputies to the location where the shooting happened. Deputy Curry lowered the window, and the person said, "Oh, you're the police," and walked away, officials said. Moments later, 2 men returned pointing guns at Curry. The sheriff said, Curry exited his car and fired his weapon. Marquise Golden, 29, was shot and died at the scene. The second suspect, Delvin Ford, 22, ran, but a canine unit tracked him to a nearby home where he was found on the roof. Now to Jaden with your school news.
Thanks, Isaac. I'm Jaden Anselm with your school news. Track and field practice is after school and we'll meet at that track at 2:15 p.m. for all that are interested. If you have any questions, see Coach Zeron in Pod 10. Grad Bash tickets will be sold on February 4th and 5th in the senior cafeteria during both lunches. Tickets cost $130. There will be a senior versus faculty basketball game on Friday, January 31st. Seniors should see Coach Biddle if they are interested in playing. Teachers, email Ms. Biddle if you want to play in this game. All students are invited to the College and Career Center in AD5. Here, students can get help with college applications, scholarships, exploring college options, exploring military or technical careers, internships, and more. Now to Colin with this weekend's weather.
Hello, I'm Colin Carpenter with this weekend's weather. Today we'll have a high of 74 with a low of 57 with a 30% chance of rain. Saturday we'll have a high of 67 and a low of 48 with a 0% chance of rain. Sunday we'll have a high of 66 and a low of 51 with also a 0% chance of rain. Have a good weekend, Tornadoes. Now back to the desk.
Thank you, Colin. And finally, Russia is said to be the place where bears roam the streets, but for a short while, it was a free-for-all for elephants. Residents were flabbergasted to see a couple of elephants wandering the snowy streets of Russia's third largest city after they escaped from a circus. When its troupe tried to load the animals into a truck to head to the next destination, they resisted and walked away. The circus said that Ranny loitered near the loading point, but the more adventurous Carla decided to take a tour of the city. Handlers finally got a rope around one of the elephant's front legs, but it took a dozen people to pull her back. She reluctantly obeyed after playing in the snow. Quote, "The elephants wanted to get some new experiences before a long journey, and they got them," the circus commented. If any students or teachers like to know an announcement made on our show, please have your club sponsor or coach email us at cdmptv@gmail.com. Don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube at CDMP Digital TV for a look back at some of this year's broadcasts. Check out the CDMP Killer running all day for new announcements. Thank you for watching CTN and have a great tornado day.